tayo, iwasan na ang mga...
For the Cagers is Mixon Ramos. Assistant coaches Alex Calweng, Jerry Andalion, Noel Villapa, and John Cabulong. Team manager Vince Harder. Team owners are Kaiser and Grace Galvez. Attorney Jem C. and Aya Saicon. Now, the starting five for Biñan Tatakjel Beast Motorcycle GameX. Starting at guard, number 6, Pat Añonuevo. At center, number 28, J.R. Alabanza. Forward, number 31, J.Mar Gimpayan. Also at guard, number 0, Pamboy Raimundo. And the other forward, number 88, Kenny Roca Curva. The head coach for Biñan is Boyet Fernandez. Assistant coaches Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Kabututan, J.R. Manansala, Jerwin Gaco, and Rico Meyer-Huffer.
Presenting our starting fives, brought to you by Buenas. We have Jasper Cuevas, Dave Moralde, Ryan, RJ Arenal, Joshua Giab, and Makoy Marcos for Muntinlupa. And then it's Pamboy Raimundo with Patrick Anunuevo, JR Alabanza, J. Margipayan, and Kenny Roger Rocacurva for Biñan Tatakjel. Thank you for joining us. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez and Andrea Endicio. We are coming to you live from the Brenzigiao Convention Center, the home of the MPBL's 5th season champions. Pampanga will be taking on their rivals in terms of geography in Bataan later on in our next game. Prior to this, we saw a victory for Val City versus Imos. Nice rebound by Muntinlupa off of that miss by Kenny Rocacurva.
Actually, itong Muntinlupa at saka Biñan, magkatabi rin ng halos eh. With only San Pedro in the middle separating them.
Alam mo, isa ngayon sa mga magandang ma-develop din dito sa MPBL eh, yung magkakatabi lang.
Right.
Kasi madaling magpadala ng fans.
Correct.
On main games.
Right. Mas accessible eh, lalo na kung malalapit eh, di ba?
Alabanza, giving it to Pamboy Raimundo. Two veterans working together. Alabanza, that's an opening. Triple team, nice feed. Himpayan is blocked by Dave Moralde.
A good defense there by Dave. Now you got to go back.
Nice run by Joshua Giab, rewarded by his guard.
Yeah, I like that set actually started with the defense of Dave Moralde and Giab. You know, those two have really been key players in the rotation of Coach Mixon for Muntinlupa.
It's good to have Dave Moralde in good condition because he injured his ankle earlier in the season. Anunuevo, behind the back to the wrong guy. Dave Moralde, Makoy Marcos, 1-2. He was fouled by Kenny Rocacurva.
And I like this really good start here by Muntinlupa. Getting in the passing lanes, getting deflections, and running out back in the open. Not waiting for that defense to set up for Biñan. Because siguro nakita rin nila mga previous games, pinahirapan ni KG talaga nung nag-half-court defense ang Biñan eh. You can't execute that easy with that big guy in there.
Marcos converted on his first gimme. Makoy Marcos only played 9 minutes in the previous game and he only scored 2 points. That's why his averages are down compared to his good start in the season.
Well, in that game, Coach Mixon actually tried to dig a little bit deeper in the roster, trying to find the right combination because after all, you're going up against Pampanga and that's not an easy task. You got to get everyone involved.
Well, literally everybody played in the previous outing as Pamboy Raimundo drives. Biñan still hasn't scored. Could this be it? Kenny, no bounce. Jasper Cuevas onto the left. Dave Moralde. Moralde is fouled.
And when we talk about veteran leadership, that man right there is the one guy that can actually provide that leadership for these young guns of Muntinlupa Cagers. And this team is almost a revamp from the previous roster.
Oh, yes.
Daming nawala. And so Coach Mixon and the rest of the coaching staff really building from the ground up.
The good thing is he has a guy with finals experience. Ayan, si Dave Moralde. Back in season 1 with the likes of Coach Aldrin Morante, Chito Jaime, and Alan Mangahas. At some point, naging coach na rin to, si Dave Moralde,
Oh,
while he
yeah.
was playing.
Oh yeah, he was a playing coach that time, Muntinlupa. Like,
First ever.
yeah, we watched that.
Actually, after nun, sinundan din siya ni Lester Alvarez. Naging playing coach at some point for Valenzuela. Former teammate of this guy, J.R. Alabanza. First 2 points for Biñan.
You can't take away the big man move from a big man who's done that over the years. I mean, very basic, went baseline against that defense.
4-2, 2.5 minutes gone by. Joshua Giab, the pull-up and the miss. Back with Pamboy. Ever so reliable. Alabanza. Raimundo again. That's a mismatch.
Yeah, he wants a clear out. He wants that entire side to himself.
There you go.
Yeah.
So worth it.
Nung unang kuha pa lang niya, nakita na niya, so pinatatabi na niya lahat eh.
Deadlock. RJ Arenal up top. Makoy Marcos against Kenny Rocacurva. That's a nice matchup.
Yeah.
Marcos, 8 seconds on the shot clock. It's Arenal who fed the ball to the wrong guy. Pamboy staying patient. Great seal. Himpayan is fouled.
Yan yung difference sa kapatid niya kanina. Iba yung energy lang. Bit-bit nito ni Jaymar. I mean, you seal from the top. But how about this play here? Baseline drive.
Too easy.
Yep.
Kain lang.
Oh.
Merienda para kay J.R. Alabanza.
Yeah.
At naramdaman mo yung yung pagka-setup ni Pamboy doon.
Correct.
Kalmadong kalmado.
Yeah.
Tamang spacing lang, tamang pwesto lang, bigay ang bola.
Pinapunta sa pwesto, nandun na. Okay na, go na.
Nangalabaw na.
Go na.
Jaymar Gimpayan, 6 points, 6 rebounds, much like Mike Machon of Val City in terms of season averages.
Kaya itong Muntinlupa, kung pamasinin mo pagdating sa rebounds, it's almost, by committee. Lahat talaga nagtutulungan pagdating sa rebound. Yung laro nila sa Pampanga, and Jemo and Balti, mahirap yun, di ba? And so everybody needs to contribute to get the rebound.
That's like 30% pa lang yun ng bigs ng
Correct.
Pampanga.
Correct.
And they do have their athletic guards and forwards as well. Jasper Lungalong wanted to check in. He will have to wait alongside Rocky Asidre.
Yeah,
Binan has the advantage.
Yeah, and Jasper, they're gonna need his firepower from shooting outside. Kailangan niya ng Muntinlupa. Nakasil na naman.
Alabanza, good effort there by Muntinlupa to re-switch. That's De Leon who tried to guard him. The brother of Matt De Leon, itong si Marge. Dave Moralde will sit down. Ooh. Okay. I thought I heard the reaction. Nothing much. Ano Nuevo will inbound. Pamboy Raimundo, drive and kick. Rocacurva wasn't even ready for it. Kenny hangs and scores.
I just want to say, of that sideline out of bounds, the number of players that actually moving, screen-to-screener action, the wings were doing it. Sobrang gandang tingnan. And no surprise that that corner was free for Kenny.
Well, for a Boyet Fernandez coach team, it should be no surprise.
Yep.
Lungalong, no good. Rebound, Pamboy.
Kung anong kinailangan ng veterano nitong Muntinlupa, siya naman busog na veterano itong Biñan.
Pamboy Raimundo from downtown.
And Pamboy, like what you said earlier, very steady, kalmadong guardia, alam kung kailan papasa, alam kung kailan pupuntos.
It's now a 10-0 run for Biñan Tatakgel. Halfway done in the opening frame. Rocky Asidre, 5 on the shot clock. Asidre is fouled, 2 free throws.
Somebody from Muntinlupa finally trying to attack that rack.
This 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Pamboy Raimundo, good to have it back in a main role because he spent a lot of time on the bench of Nueva Ecija in the last 2 years. One would understand because of the depth of the Rice Vanguards. But one would also argue, malalim din naman ang Biñan Tatakgel. Although his advantage here would be his experience.
Actually, with the movement of the players of the Rice Vanguards, I feel that the guards that moved to different teams have benefited. Philip Manalang, Chris Bitondo, he stayed, no? He got a lot of playing time. Even Pamboy Raimundo. And I said Gabo is a given. So, you know, gandang opportunities rin minsan pagka nalilipat ka ng ibang teams.
Oo nga naman. Naghiwalay na yung apat.
Oh, yeah.
Ano Nuevo? Good pressure by Cuevas. 5 on the shot clock. Ano Nuevo still has it. Pat almost
Good defense.
traveled. He was blocked, and here comes Rocky Asidre. The bounce. Cross court. All day, Jasper Longalong. Too strong.
Yeah, I wanted that shot. That corner spot. It's all for him to take.
Kenny. He spins. Roja Curva. No foul. How did he make that?
Parang napaka-unfair na ilagay mo si Kenny Rocacorba sa right side ng floor na malakas ang katawan, kaya finish kahit papano.
Yes.
No? It's so unfair.
On the other end, De Leon answers back. Trim the lead down to 5.
Well, if you're Muntinlupa, you got to stick with this. You know, 2 possessions down. You got to get good stops time after time and then attack the other way.
3 minutes and 45. Pamboy Raimundo overshoots. Rebound Roja Curva. That's an opening. Kenny. Good contest by March De Leon. Great effort by Gimpayan. They go to Ano Nuevo. Fake, dribble, pull up, air ball.
That was a surprise. Normally very efficient from that short range.
Let's see the replay of the unfair move, apparently, of Kenny Roja Curva. Somehow he was able to make that basket on the other end. March De Leon. Baseline attack and the conversion.
Equally impressive on that undergoal stop finish.
There's James Mangahas in the game for the first time. The drive and the spin. De Leon. No good. Rebound Alabanza.
Okay lang yung magmintes, basta kailangan pagbalik, dumidepensa. That's what Muntinlupa needs to do right now, get a stop.
JR Pamboy. 12 seconds, 3 minutes. Mangahas, three-pointer.
James is one of those guys that can really shoot it from the outside. So kung hindi mo babantayan yan, talagang titirahan ka.
It's now 15-7. Asidre straight away. That's also one of those guys who will shoot over you.
Yeah, in that game against Pampanga, had 11 points in 18 minutes of action. And so, kailangan talaga rin ng puntos niya alongside Jasper Longalong.
Asidre was 3 out of 8 from downtown in their previous game. Roja Curva again driving with a lot of intensity, and he was fouled.
Now this is the different Kenny Rocacorba we're seeing now compared to the previous game. Now he's more aggressively attacking.
You have a couple of substitutions. Roja Curva is at the stripe. First one is no good for the young man who was supposed to play in the NCAA, but then the pandemic struck. So he went straight to the MPBL, and it hasn't been a problem for him. He's averaging almost 10 points per game in the season.
Tsaka yung tiwalang binibigay sa kanya ni Coach Boy at sinusuklian rin niya ng effort, no? You know, and that I think is what does him well, lalo na in this campaign.
There's a foul.
Nice move.
Basket and one for Jasper Longalong.
Yeah, and you love shooters that are actually very actively cutting from the weak side. Katulad nun, Jasper Longalong, you know, shooter as he is, cuts the other way, finds that opening, and goes glass for that strong finish. And who knows, baka yan na mag-trigger ng mga shots niya sa labas, no? Just to see that ball go through the net, lalo na with this free throw.
By the way, you saw him from Jasper's behind. Bap Cardona is making his first appearance in the 6th season of the MPBL. Same goes for Gabe Capascio, but we've seen him before already in this campaign. Robbie Manalang will fire. That's too strong. Great effort by Cardona, but he lost space, so the ball went out of bounds.
Macardena looking like an Avenger here. Really good.
Yeah.
You know, hindi rin komportable maglaro ng ganyan, but you know, knowing Mac is gonna go out and compete.
And again, it's a different type of mask because it has to cover his jaw.
And alam natin pagdating sa tapang, hindi walang kulang kay Macardona kung tapang at tapang rin lang ang pag-uusapan.
March De Leon is at the stripe. 15-13. We have 101 seconds remaining for the end of the first. March misfires. We actually have a trend. Kung kanina, it's one Gimpayan. And then now we're seeing the other Gimpayan. And we're gonna see one De Leon and later on the other
De Leon. Yeah. Which I think Coach Christian Luanson must have cleared that he's not related to Christopher De Leon.
14-15. JJ Pido.
Nice
Back
dive.
Macardona. Short on his hook shot. Almost got it back. 4-on-4 action. Capasio slowing down. There's Bongay, unable to handle the ball. Recovery for Muntinlupa. Longalong with the layup.
Well, regardless the outcome, this is a good quarter for Muntinlupa. I mean, at least you're keeping in stride. But you gotta wait for the other big names to come in later on.
16-15. Kick out. Nice feed by Chong to Robbie Manalang.
Well, similar to Valenzuela kanina, a lot of unselfishness din sa side ng Biñan. And what amazes me is yung mga teams that have superstars are actually very unselfish, ano?
Well, between those two players, they've been developing their chemistry since last year by Chong and Manalang. Under 25 seconds. Mac Macardona almost traveled. Here's JJ Pido. Biñan is up by 2. They go to Captain Hook. Mangahas. Pido, the drive in the feed. Manalang from the corner. Back-to-back three-pointers. 5 seconds. Bongay will fire. No good. That's gonna do it for our first 10 minutes. Biñan looking good.
Yeah, one thing that you definitely are in awe of is yung lalim ng guard rotation ni Coach Boyet. I mean, you just bring in JJ Pido and nagkaroon ng ibang complexity yung ang pag-execute ng ng Biñan. Mas dumami yung opportunities to score, but the starters really, Kenny has been unstoppable in that quarter so far. And really strong. Muntinlupa tried to come back. Asidre and the rest of the guys keeping in pace, but these last 2-3 possessions have been very strong para dito sa Biñan.
Good thing is it's only a 2-possession game in favor of Biñan, courtesy of Robbie Manalang's back-to-back three-pointers. As now, this end of the first quarter score is brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL, the first and original online basketball ending sa Pinas.
You are still watching the MPBL. Facing the winless Muntinlupa team, Coach Boyet Fernandez is actually worried in this game. Bilang isang coach daw kasi, you don't look at the losses, but you look at how a team performs. At base sa kanyang observation, ito daw kasing Muntinlupa is a team who can compete at ayaw naman daw nila na sa kanila pa makakuha ng panalo itong Muntinlupa. With their 4-0 run, Coach Boyet says they need all the momentum they could have dahil magsusunod-sunod na raw ang makakatapat nilang top teams. Today, the goal daw is to achieve a convincing win, and for Coach Boyet, a convincing win is being able to limit the opponent to only 70 points. Back to you guys.
Okay, that certainly is a very manageable target. Muntinlupa is on pace to score 64. And later on, we look forward to seeing the graphic, the next 3 games for Muntinlupa. But now we see our field goal shooting in the first frame.
Yeah, right there, 5 of 13 and 8 of 17. I guess, really good efficiency din sa side ng Muntinlupa, but then again, more field goal makes para dito sa Biñan. And you gotta stop that attempt. Another one here for James. You gotta check shooters from the outside.
That's a second three-pointer for James Mangahas. So tigalawan na sila ni Robbie Manalang.
Bigat rin kasi sa Biñan, they can score in a variety of ways. Pwedeng postehan ka, pwedeng umattack from outside in, pwede rin umiscore ng tira sa labas, just like what James did. And so, defensively, you have to be very prepared.
Oh, nice play. Just a sorry miss. Did you see what Bai Chong did?
Yeah, to screen action, right? Parang flare screen.
Pero wala talagang tumama kasi wala namang paparating na defender.
Yeah.
Still, it was a good look for Robbie Manalang. Great recognition by James Mangas. But now a foul was called on Biñan as you take a look at this three-pointer by James off of JJ Pido. 2 for him, 2 for Robbie, and 1 for Pamboy Raimundo.
Yan, laking bagay talaga pagka nagbo-ball fake ka muna bago ka gumawa ng kahit na anong move. Right there, you saw James do a little ball fake. Defense got, directed to that fake. And saka siya nakatira ng libre.
Moralde, no good. Rebound De Leon. No putback.
Oh, sayang.
And here's Robbie Manalang.
Those are close shots from Muntinlupa.
Manalang going to Cardona. His three-pointer is no good. Still no basket for Captain Hook. Jasper Cuevas. Drive and kick. Good anticipation by Biñan. JJ Pido is running. Pido missing on the layup. Takbo sa kabila.
Yan, importante yan. Makabalik lang. Nakadepend ka.
When a floor inside, De Leon will score.
There you go. Just keep going at it that way. You can't get a basket, go back down, get another defense, and have another crack at it on the other end.
JJ wants horns.
This is a flare for James.
Robbie Manalang, 9 on the shot clock. Can you observe the former Pasig players? They are so familiar with the play na parang sila yung nagko-conduct
Yeah.
para sa mga bagong teammates nila.
Yeah. They're asking them to go to this spot, go to this spot bago mag-run, bago mag-execute. Sanay na kay Coach Boyet.
So in this case, it's Manalang and Bai Chong. There you go, the connection. No layup though for Alvin. Numbers for Munti.
Gotta attack here. Defense not really set up. Oh, now they're set up.
3 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Kevin Buenaflor, one of the veterans of Muntinlupa, going to his co-veteran, Dave Moralde. 4 on the shot clock. Moralde challenged well by Bai Chong.
Yeah, and that time, Dave was really forced to his weak hand. Couldn't get enough lift to make that shot.
Great sportsmanship by Bai Chong, who helped Moralde up instead of running down. Mac Cardona. No good. Great effort there by Robbie. Pido. Foul. Can we actually still see a full Pasig 5? Kaya pa naman, no? Manala, Roca Curva,
Maestre,
Bai Chong, Tyrone Chan.
Yeah.
Yun nga lang, tatlong big man yun.
Is Tyrone there? I didn't see him.
Wala pa, hindi siya naglalaro.
Oh, wala pa yun. That one's a good trailer guy too.
Top of the key three.
Yeah.
Here's Jimboy Estrada. Can't forget about him. James Mangahas.
Oh, that one's way off.
What happened there?
That one's way off. Alam na niya short eh.
Kailangan ba may bantay, James?
Oo nga.
Ayun na, Tyrone Chan. Tinawag na ni Coach Boyd Fernandez. Pass inside. Conversion for Jasper Longalong.
I like this version of Jasper Longalong. If you can't get the ball from the outside, cut ka lang inside. Magkakaroon ka ng opportunity.
24-20. Jimboy Estrada against Bacoy Marcos. Those two will defend each other for a long time. Jimboy misfires. Rebound Cuevas.
Front end, good.
The interior, no conversion for Joshua Giab.
Well, Alvin Baitiong is too much to handle for Giab right there.
No three again for James Mangahas. I like your point about Alvin Baitiong. He's not the flashiest of guys. He won't get as many stats, but you can feel his presence. As now, Giab got fouled by Jimboy Estrada.
Yeah, totoo yan. Kasi si Alvin, papasok ka pa lang, nakikita mo siya yung drop coverage. Mag-iisip ka na how do you attack him. Lalo na if you don't have a pull-up and you know you're gonna have to go through him, asahan mo na may masahe ka ng konti.
Couple of substitutions. Jonathan Gray is in alongside Tyrone Chan and Mike Maestre. This is actually the first appearance of Maestre in this game.
And he's really been just very efficient in that game. We thought it was a perfect game for him. Kala namin hindi magmimintis because the manner by which he does those cuts and how JJ fed him in the open areas, talagang isushoot na lang niya.
He had one miss from the field and from the line. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Joshua Giab. Second free throw is good. They have a timeout. It's been a run, actually, for Muntinlupa. But they haven't done it in a fast manner. That's why you can't really feel it absolutely. So now we have a timeout, 5 minutes and 11, 24, 22. Ito yung tinutukoy ni Andre Elicio. May 18, Pangasinan. May 24, Manila. Likely with Greg Slaughter. And May 30, the Pasay Voyagers. Kung sa Cuneta Astrodome pa yan, mas lalo pang matindi. Para sa Biñan Tatak Gel. By the way, they will take on Pangasinan on May 18, which means sa Pangasinan po gaganapin yan.
So yan na nga yung pinag-uusapan natin off-air na talagang yung mid-season na mga cluster runs na ganyan, mabigat eh. It's a huge test of, how you fare against the other teams.
And the good thing about the 6th season of the MPBL is the presence of more contenders, which means you would have more clusters with a hard schedule. 24-22, halfway done in the second frame. Here's Robbie Manalang. Screen by Tyrone.
That's the favorite play right there. That's the favorite play. Told you. That's the go-to play for passing, right?
I didn't have to do a play-by-play anymore because people knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, it's classic. Classic passing right there and classic Coach Boyet.
Joshua Giab, Jasper Longalong. 10 on the shot clock. To the corner, it's Cuevas. That's good.
Cuevas has actually been pretty solid also in that last game. He had 8 points and 4 assists to go with 3 steals. So doing a little bit of the little stuff for Coach Mixon.
And his veterans, as Robbie Manalang travels, Cuevas' veterans are very happy about him. Dave Morales, Rocky Asidre, because they did tell me that when he came to the team, Cuevas wasn't like this at all. Drastic ang kanyang improvement come the MPBL season. Let's see how much more he can grow. Jimboy, that's a patented thing for him.
Yeah.
He's able to stop on a dime.
At saka yung very, very graceful when he, rises up for those jump shots, even the layups. So, talagang ma-amaze ka sa mga finish ito si Jimboy. Nice move.
That's a basket off of a beautiful maneuver by Makoy Marcos.
And sometimes, if you've already picked up your dribble and you only have a footwork left, it's a good weapon to have in your bag.
28-26, Jimboy Estrada, graceful as always.
That's twice he's gone bank late in the afternoon.
30-26, Joshua Giab, short rebound, big shot Rob. Oh, he wants this guy to score. Up top they go. Chan, Manalang. Good denial by Muntinlupa. It's Jimboy on the other side. Estrada.
He's gonna rise up here.
Step back. No good. Ball tap. That's off of Tyrone.
Well, thankfully for Muntinlupa, that shot didn't go in, and they get the ball the other way.
This fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. Stop on a dime. Off the glass and in for Jimboy Estrada. Rocky Asidre. Now it's Makoy Marcos up top.
Ooh.
Being chased by Jonathan Gray. Good help by Maestre, but Mike is called for a foul.
Well, one can actually argue. Now, as you see, Mike Maestre, McCoy getting fouled by Maestre.
As this play of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Makoy Marcos, beautiful footwork, no travel, just enough to score. But what is it that you wanted to argue?
That in as much as Muntinlupa is a very young team, their execution is actually very good. You saw in that last play, the only reason that McCoy was able to go inside was because there were a lot of man movement inside. And so that's really credit to the type of system that Coach Mixon has given the Muntinlupa Cagers. They really are just short on veterans and big men.
I don't know if Coach Louis will like what I'm going to say next. But I'd like to think that the JRU program has something to do with this. Because JRU is used to being an underdog in some sort of way. That means you have to rely on your system a lot in order to kind of get an advantage against your opponents, which is what we're seeing here from Coach Mixon Ramos, his #1 assistant in Jose Rizal University.
Yeah.
So, Coach Louis, if you have violent reactions, feel free to message. As now, Jimboy Estrada just converted from the stripe. He will be the new headache for Coach Louis, Coach Mixon, Coach Alex in the upcoming NCAA tournament with Detran.
You're right.
31-28, Makoy Marcos, cross-court to Jasper Longalong. That's a walk.
Oh yeah, that's a travel. Well, Jonathan Gray kept him busy instead of just going straight up. Tried to stop him and he bit and he got that travel.
Scoring in this quarter, 12-10. Walang nalalayo. Biggest lead so far is 8 points. Big thanks to our statistician Jepoy for helping us out here at the sideline. Jimboy Estrada. 7 on the shot clock. Almost a steal. Jimboy, leaner, too strong. Good box by Jasper Longalong. Here's Marcos. Down the middle. McCoy, kick out. Good look. Rocky Asidre. Short.
Sayang yung setup na yun. That would have been a good, 3 points for them.
There's a foul. Magalaw pa. Jasper Longalong.
Yeah, he got in the way of Jonathan Gray. Definitely foul yun.
It was a matter of a split second. He wasn't able to establish his position.
Sabi nga ng mga referee, basta kung ayaw mo tawagan ka ng foul, huwag kang tatagilid pag dumedepensa. Kapag tumagilid ka, matik foul yun sa'yo. So you just have to keep yourself right in front of the guy that you're defending.
Baseline inbound. Errol Bongay is back. Will Magbuhos is making his first appearance in this game. Jonathan Gray up top. Under 90 seconds in the second frame. Raimundo. Tyrone. Good look. Off to the right. Rebound McCoy.
One of the very rare times that you see a top of the key three missed by Tyrone Chan. He's normally very efficient from there.
31-28. Magbuhos swings it over. Marcos is blocked. Great anticipation by Jonathan Gray. And here's Jimboy on the run. Estrada onto his trailer. Jonathan Gray. Sorry, miss. No loose ball foul. Takbo sa kabila. Onto the left, it's Magbuhos. Cross court, Bacoy. No block. Three-pointer this time.
Yan yung gusto niyang gawin kanina eh. Napigilan, ano? Right there, ang importante dyan, you know, you don't make that shot the first time around, you still gotta have that confidence to hoist it again if you're free.
31 all. 20 seconds before
Oh,
halftime.
man.
Tyrone, short. Rebound, Rocky. This could be a big possession for them. A chance to get the lead before they head on to their locker room. 5 seconds, Rocky to the corner. Magbuos will fire. That's a two. And there you have it. Muntinlupa will take the advantage. Come halftime, it is 33-31.
Well, so far, I guess this is the best first half seen from Muntinlupa Cagers. They're doing this against the powerhouse team of Biñan. They're not letting go. They're making defense as a key part of it. But this rotation, really good execution down the wire.
That's Will Magbuos from Adamson University. Same case for his brother Vince. Two Italians who found a home here in the Philippines. Our halftime score is brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL, the first and original online basketball ending sa Pinas. And now we lead in our MPBL crunch time. Three-on-three action. JC Marcelino attacks. JC scores!
All the way.
1 minute to go. Jodel Fuentes against his former teammate, JC Marcelino. 8 on the shot clock. Fuentes, jumper. Yes, sir!
Up sila by 3, tabla panalo.
First free throw for JV is no good. He's 1 out of 4 from the free throw line in this game. Anything is possible. Second free throw for JV Marcelino. That's good. No timeouts. Zamboanga up by 2. LJ Gonzalez.
It's gonna be fast.
3 seconds. LJ still has it. Gonzalez escapes. LJ will score! And we are going to overtime.
And you know that spin gave LJ the clear path attacking the lane. Akala mo swerte pa nga, hindi pa tumawag ng foul eh.
No foul. The basket is good. 72 all after regulation. Here's the replay. Jodel Fuentes, 4 seconds. Fuentes fouled. Basket and 1. What a big time 3 for Jodel Fuentes. And immediately he turned around to have a look at his former team. And here's Kenneth Alas on the foot race. Lefty layup. The lead is 4. Still at it. Gonzalez will fire a 3. There you go. What a big time shot for LJ Gonzalez.
Binigay sa akin ni Coach Eric yung last shot talaga. So, yung mga ganong moment, naranasan ko na before sa UAP. So, wala. Nagtrinabaho ko lang kung ano yung pinapagawa nila coach. Sumunod lang ako and unang-una, hindi ko magagawa yun kung hindi dahil din sa mga coaches na laging nagpupush sa akin. Every training, every practice talaga ang pinupush ako na maging better. Hindi lang ako, kundi buong team.
LJ Gonzalez. He was the one responsible to send the game to overtime with a layup. And now he just gave us the dagger, a 3-pointer to break the hearts of Zamboanga.
Oo. Itong outcome nitong napakagandang larong ito.
Off of the sideline inbound, Jamil Gabawan has the ball.
Yeah.
Pinapalabas si Ives Sazon. They go to the corner. Lastimosa for 3. Yes, sir!
Yeah, big play. Big play.
Ighalo, 2 seconds. Kenneth leans in, and he scores! Zero timeouts left. Art de la Cruz up top. It's Kenneth Ighalo. 4 seconds. Pass inside. Intercepted. There's a foul by Dariel Baila. And that could be the game. The first one is good. Darang, second free throw. To end it all. Hail Mary. June Manzo will fire. Oh my goodness! June Manzo! All the way from full court.
So they don't want us to go home. What a shot!
That could be the single greatest shot in the history of the MPBL.
Sending the game into overtime.
A full possession for Davao with 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Hail Mary. There you go.
that's a clear
It's gonna
basket.
count.
No, that's
It's gonna
clear
count.
basket for the Davao Occidental team.
Ighalo, it's Manzo for 3. Oh, he's feeling it. He's been that all-around player for Davao. La Cruz going all the way. That looked like a drill. Shoving away, Mark Sarangay, no basket. Rebound, put back, basket and 1 for Dante Baguio.
Again, keeping that ball alive.
Shot clock. Manzo in trouble, 2 seconds. Sarangay, no good. Sideline inbound, Ron Lastimosa. He needs a teammate. Robbie Darang in trouble. Good defense by June Manzo. 1 second, Lastimosa, no good. And the Davao Occidental Tigers with a big-time upset on the road.
2 seconds na, ang nasa isip ko, kukunin ko talaga bola. Ititira ko. Kasi walang imposible sa kanya. Kaya yung pumasok, hindi na ako nanangamba kasi alam niya papasok talaga. Amin na to. Hindi na namin to bibigay sa kanila. Kasi malayo yung binyahe namin. Gusto talaga namin manalo today.
It took a Hail Mary at the end of regulation. June Manzo tying the game up with a full court shot. 5 more minutes and they're able to win it by just 1 point, 90 to 89.
You just witnessed some unforgettable shots mula sa ating MPBL Crunch Time. At kung nabitin po kayo, pwede niyong ulit-ulitan ng video na yan sa ating Facebook and YouTube accounts. At this juncture, we will be having our halftime interview together with Sir Carlos Magadia of the Wana Cable Installation Services Incorporated. Thank you so much, sir, for joining me again here at the half. Sir, for our viewers to get to know more about Satellite, anong sulit sayang offer ang available para sa mga subscribers natin dyan or dito sa MPBL ngayon?
Well, sa mga nanonood ngayon dito at sa mga gusto pa at wala pang napapanoorin ng maayos sa kanilang mga bahay-bahay, well, we're offering Satellite. Satellite is the best offer for right now, wherein we've got buy one, take one load. And of course, our Sulit Sakto Satellite, Sulit Sakto 149. And you can avail that. Meron kaming booth sa harap din and you can contact us later on.
And sir, since na-mention nyo na rin po, ano-ano naman po ba yung mapapanood dun sa Sulit Sakto Load 149?
Tama-tama yan. Well, doon sa mapapanood nyo sa Sulit Sakto 149 is yung magagandang laban ng ating mga MPBL. Of course, mapapanood dito sa MPTV Channel 53. At hindi lang yon, meron pa yung mga mapapanood na Tagalized movies and for the kids at sa mga matatanda rin, wherein doon sa mga ating ipinalalabas na Warner Brothers and yun, Cinema One and yung, maraming pa iba. Well, you can get that as our hub is located in Angeles City.
Pero sir, ang pinaka-importanting tanong, paano nga po ba makakapag-subscribe o makakabili ng load ang mga gustong manood ng MPBL at iba pang palabas sa Satellite?
Oh yes, you can contact us and you can reach us through our FB page. We're in Signal Angeles City, Pampanga. And then, of course, our numbers is 0921-510-777. And of course, our hub is located at Magalang Road, Santo Cristo, Angeles City.
Alright, thank you so much, sir, for that very informative interview. Ganun lamang po mga kaliga kadali, kaya naman subscribe na po tayo sa Satellite. And that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away, magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
We are at halftime for Muntinlupa versus Biñan. Right now, it's Muntinlupa with a 2-point advantage after spending a considerable amount of time trailing in this game. They actually trailed by as many as 8 points. So, Coach Mike, how were they able to come back?
Well, first off, it's because of defense, no? Preventing any easy attempts para dito sa Biñan and, converting very efficiently. At lesser attempts, they're better in terms of conversion, 39% versus that of 34%. And look at the 3-point shooting right there. 2 of 9 para sa Muntinlupa. That's a +3 in favor for Biñan. Yan yung nagiging difference maker. The 3-pointers nila James kanina, di ba? So you gotta close out real good from there. Rebounds and bench points too.
Although remember, they made those 5 3-pointers by the start of the second quarter.
Right.
Umabot sila ng 5 threes in time na yon. After that, that's when Muntinlupa started to come back.
Actually, kung titingnan mo nga yung stats, they committed 5 turnovers. Itong Muntinlupa, 4 of them coming off Biñan steals. And so you gotta be able to take better care of the ball so that you don't get into turnover situations.
Now, we just saw conversion inside. After all, that's the role of Mike Maestre. Abang-abang ka lang dyan. Get those offensive rebounds and convert from the stripe. Now, I did notice that he actually made more free throws compared to field goals in their previous game. He made 9 free throws, had 6 field goals, missed 1 from each. As you take a look at JJ Hildebrand, Mark Pingvis with Jojo Cunanan and Ronnie Alonte at the sideline. So tinanong ko si Mike Maestre, sabi ko, paano ka mag-practice ng free throws? Kasi taas ng porsyento mo na inarapin. Sabi niya, make 50 before practice, make 50 again after practice. 5-0 5-0. And if you miss 10 free throws out of the 50, back to 0 ang bilang niya.
Iba rin talaga yung disiplina,
Yun.
Ibang klase yun. I mean, for you to put in the work, normally you'll have that harvest time.
33 all. Raimundo to Manalang. As you can see, iba ang rotation ni Coach Boyet sa panimula ng third quarter.
Yeah. They're trying every combination possible.
Here's Kevin Buenaflor. 12 on the shot clock. Longalong with a lot of confidence. Jasper Longalong misses though. Rebound. That's tapped onto Pamboy. And here's Kenny to the corner. Robbie for three. That's his third three-point make in this game.
And I like that you brought up yung word na confidence, because that's one thing that the Cagers cannot afford to be short of. I mean, seeing those threes early here para dito sa Biñan, kailangan bumabalik ka pa rin, kumpiyansa ka pa rin na lumalaban dito sa game na ito.
Turnover. Raimundo on the run. Oh, is it a double dribble? Traveling ang tawag kontra kay Pamboy Raimundo. Okay, ang nangyari kasi, he was dribbling the ball and then he grabbed it with two hands to bounce it off to a trailer. There was a bit of a delay. That's why referee Carol Guay called a walk. Now, this three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Robbie Manalang from the corner. So Robbie right now in this game is 3 out of 5 from Curryland. Almost another turnover. Cuevas, too strong on his three. Ball tapped and recovered. Joshua Giab, 2 free throws.
Yeah, katulad niyan. Nakikita mo may mga shot attempts sa Muntinlupa. So it's a matter of making shots, making baskets. And so, nandun ka. Kailangan mo lang i-basket yun. Iba yung hindi ka nakakatira. Yung point in case, the defense of Zamboanga in one of the games that we got to cover against, it was Negros, na talagang nahirapan mag-execute anything ang Negros that time. And so, that type of game. But this one is, you're getting your shot attempts. You just gotta make your shots.
Giab converting on his first gimme. He has 5 points now. Jmar Gimpayan is set to check in. Is he going to replace Alabanza? Yes. Oh, they have an athletic 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say, ang hirap din pag ganyan ang kalaban mo, no? Super athletic lahat, tapos matataas pa yung IQ, really good decision makers and have really good processing power. You know, it's tough to go up against these teams.
It's Gimpayan with Rocakurva, Manalang, Raimundo, and Maestre. Kenny Rocakurva. 8 on the shot clock. 2-man game with Jmar Gimpayan. Switch. Kenny drives. Kenny! Sorry, miss on the layup. 2 free throws, though.
Ibang klase talaga si Kenny Rocakurva. Unfazed by the situation. We've talked about, you know, quality of shots below 12 seconds going down. Pero ito, kita mo, composed pa rin siya. It matters now how composed that player is, knowing that that clock is winding down.
He has to be composed at the stripe go.
Yep.
He hasn't converted as of yet. Wala
pa rin.
0 out of 3. 36 to 35. Free throw shooting in total is 2 out of 8 for Biñan, only 25%. Compared to 10 out of 14 for Muntinlupa. Second try for Kenny. That's his first conversion.
Yeah, that's a huge help yung free throw numbers na yan sa side ng Muntinlupa. They're actually, what, a +8 in that department.
Back with Jasper Longalong. His former team, Bataan, will be in action later on versus Pampanga. Joshua Giab on the reverse.
Alam mo, isa na yan sa mga nagbago sa point of attack ng Muntinlupa Cagers. They're now going to the post exclusively to Giab. Unlike before, they waited for the stagger on the other end. Which I think creates a different possibility offensively para dito sa Cagers.
37 all, Kenny Rocakurva. A lot of action, a lot of physicality. 2 more free throws.
And so far, one thing we can say, nobody's kept in step with Kenny Rocakurva. First half or even early in the third quarter, he's always had his way. If he wanted to go inside, he would go inside.
Now, let's make our way to Andrea Indisio.
During the huddle, Coach Boyet Fernandez was actually dismayed with the performance of his players, lalo na raw in the last 5 minutes ng second quarter. Hindi na sila nag-execute ng plays and only settled for one-on-one. Hindi naman daw ganun ang ginagawa nila sa practice. Everyday ine-ensayo nila how they can better move the ball, but that doesn't reflect much so far. Nakakalimutan rin daw ng mga players yung individual defense at yung mga rules nila off the ball. And this is what Coach Boyet was worried about earlier, the tendency to relax and the opponent's tendency to take advantage. Back to you guys.
All right, obviously that's a big concern for Biñan. Assist story at 13-9. They still have the advantage because of their good start. But can they actually get back to it? Mike Maestre did add in our conversation a while ago that maraming one-on-one players sa team namin. Tanggap na ng lahat yon as Joshua Giab scores inside. So one of the biggest adjustments would be for everyone to buy into the system.
That's right. And you know, knowing Coach Boyet, you know, he has that command to get that buy-in from his players.
Although it might take more time. After all, they're 4 games in, and they have a long way to go as Gimpayan gets fouled. Maraming fouls sa ating third quarter so far.
Well, that's primarily because there's better ball and man movement in this quarter.
Display of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Nice backdoor move by Joshua Giab. I hope that he gets a Marvin Jonicio type of season in the MPBL.
Yeah.
In terms of production, in terms of confidence, in terms of skills that Marvin was able to build last year with Marikina.
Tsaka, ano, he's got what it takes to get to that level. It's just a matter of him, you know, deciding na gusto talagang maabot yung ganong level ng basketball. Nakita mo pa lang sa poste kanina, that little spin underneath. That's a grown man move. To be able to read that you're fronted, and so you just spin the other way, so you get that ball.
Jasper Cuevas will check out. Pasok dito si Makoy Marcos. There's Cuevas. He got hit just a while ago. That's why he's not too happy about it. Ball tapped away. That's by Pamboy Raimundo. 39-38, 6 minutes and 40. Ayun, doon naglanding si Jasper Cuevas, kaya nasa sahig siya kanina. He was in a bit of pain.
Kaya nagpapatulong tumayo pala kanina, no?
It was by his right wrist. Tsaka naka-tape na yun eh.
Correct.
So he might have been aching already as when a floor. Oh, sorry, miss. That was a good pass already.
That's right. And again, babalik tayo dun sa punto. Shot making.
Now, we take a look at this three-pointer by Big Shot Rob. Triggering our lucky fantasy game brought to you by Buenas. Here's Pamboy. Bounce pass to J. Gimpayan. Just had to turn in order to score.
How about the decision there? Pamboy. He had the corner guy that was free, pero kita niya, no, ang advantage ko nandito kay J-Mar, siya kukunin ko. Yung mga ganung veteranong decision making is really doing well para dito sa Biñan. Very advantage para sa kanila.
That's 6 assists already for Pamboy Raimundo in this game. De Leon turning around and missing. Rebound, Alvin Baichong.
Muntinlupa needs a stop here. You don't want to start a momentum for Biñan.
Pamboy, Gimpayan, and on the shot clock, big shot Rob. Too strong. What a rebound. Wow. Kenny Rocakurva for the putback. And there's also a foul.
And nobody's stopping Kenny. Anywhere near that rim or even outside. You know, put the ball on the floor, jump as high as you can. Look at this one.
Well, nobody boxed him out.
That's one thing.
And the other thing is his superhuman power in terms of athleticism, as you mentioned.
Grabe.
So now he's at the stripe. Can he convert, though? There you go. Because Biñan is only 5 out of 14 from the line. Close to 33%. We have a timeout. A 4-point disadvantage for Muntinlupa. 5 minutes and 21 in the third. Kenny Rocakurva has 8 points. As per our floor director, Ton, next 3 tayo ng Munti. Bataan, May 18, Sarangani, May 23, and Nueva Ecija, May 29. So that's going to be quite the challenge as well. Although that game versus Sarangani could be a big game for Muntinlupa.
Right. In terms of top-tier teams, they actually went up against itong Muntinlupa, Rizal, South Cotabato, Parañaque, Davao, and Pampanga. That's a tough start schedule, right?
One can argue that QC is also a very capable team.
Yeah.
So it's been hard so far.
Yeah.
In terms of schedule, which means it will get easier as the season goes along for Muntinlupa. Marge De Leon, the younger brother of Matt De Leon. Marcos to the left, 3-pointer. That is short for Kevin Buenaflor. That's tapped away by Marge.
Alam na ni Kevin na kailangan na mabasket niya yun. He's normally very good from that range. And to be to rise and take that shot was a good decision, but to make it is a different thing altogether.
Buenaflor sits down, Gabe Capacio returns, Kenny Ruhakurva drives, and that's a steal by Rocky Asidre. Bounce pass, kickball.
Sinusubukan niyang i-advance kay McCoy, who had, already the lane. He was claiming that right side of the floor, but natap yung bola.
Sideline. Marcos. Pinapalabas si Rocky Asidre. Marcos kicks it out. It's Bongay. Wide open. Off to the right.
And those are the shots na pinapayagan so far nitong Biñan. Tira kayo sa labas, okay lang kami dyan. Huwag lang kayong papasok sa loob. Pag pumasok kayo, we will collapse on you defensively.
After all, the 3-point shooting of Muntinlupa is at 2 out of 11 so far. Kenny Roger Rocakurva, baseline drive. Good laterals by Makoy Marcos. 3 on the shot clock. Alvin Baichong, take him down to the weight room.
Did we just say na veterano na si Alvin Baichong? Grabe. Steady lang kayo. Di-dribble ko lang ito ng konti, tapos bibigyan ko kayo ng hook shot.
It wasn't even the most physical of plays, but it's the right amount of bumping for Alvin Baichong. He has 2 points in this game with his 2 rebounds. Minimal numbers, that's his 3rd board, but very effective. Forward pass, J. Margimpayan.
This is a must stop here for the Cages.
Oh, that had a lot of physicality, and there's a foul called on Marge De Leon.
Previous to that defense, that was a must-score situation para sa Muntinlupa. Since they missed it, look at Alvin Baichong right there, going middle with that right hand push shot.
I wonder if we can see more of those in the season for Alvin Baichong.
Lalo na if he goes up against the bigger teams, dun masusubukan talaga yung mga yan. And so, I guess itong season na to, marami mga big man na mas lalong mapapamasahe sa dami ng mga big man.
Tama. Why not? That's to the delight of our MPBL fans as J. Margimpayan converts.
And we saw a lot of that in that last Pampanga game that we covered. Talagang yung 1-2 combination sa bigs ni J-Mo at saka ni Balti, it's just too much to handle.
Was it Pampanga Muntinlupa?
Yeah, Pampanga Muntinlupa, right? The last one.
46-39. Muntinlupa is looking for its first victory. Biñan is looking to stay undefeated. There's a foul. A poor closeout by JJ Pido.
And Muntinlupa's been stuck at 39 for quite a while.
Scoring in this quarter. Let me do the math. 6 points for Muntinlupa. And then it is 15 for Biñan. We have seen an 8-0 run so far. Missed by Bacoy Marcos. One more. Second was good. Dave Moralde returns.
And McCoy gets the much-needed rest so that when come the fourth quarter, he can still be fresh to come back and compete for Muntinlupa.
Long way to go here. 2-possession game. Pamboy Raimundo, screen by Gimpayan. They go to Pido. JJ, up top to Pamboy. Good look. Raimundo, short. Foul by whom? It's Gabe Capasio.
Yeah, he got tangled up with Jmar. Hirap rin talaga makalaban si Jmar eh.
Iba ang puso niyang batang yan.
Oh, tsaka yung see this action here. Yeah, obviously he was trying to box out against him. Tsaka iba yung ano niya, yung length tsaka depth coverage niya sa half court eh, no? And pwedeng close out ng 3, pwedeng pumick up ng bola sa taas.
He's one of those guys who we really are so proud of because sa MPBL talaga nakilala yan eh. Nakilala si Jmar Gimpayan when he was playing for Valenzuela. Noong time nandun pa sina Cristo Chavez and Paulo Hubalde. He has certainly found himself a good number of homes as well as Rocky Asidre makes a three-pointer.
Yeah, that's a made 3 but I'm pretty sure si Coach Boyet is medyo okay lang tayo dyan, no? Huwag lang makaka-dribble penetrate inside.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Wow! Let me identify that guy. It's the homegrown Nico Gonzalez. He just went flying. Naitulak ni Jmar Gimpayan. Let's see the replay. Ayun. Isa pa.
Oh, yeah.
Diretso sa sahig.
Yep. Well, Nicolo Gonzalez is not gonna shy away from that type of conduct. I know the guy, at one point I got to coach him in Muntinlupa. Talagang matapang yan. And so I'm not surprised that that action happened. Talagang makikipagbungguan yan.
48-43. De Leon up top. Gonzalez swinging it over. Asidre off to the left. No more rebound. Estrada basically just had to block out Marge De Leon.
Madalas one-shot possession lang ang binibigay dito sa Muntinlupa, at least in the third quarter nitong Biñan. And again, another good stop here by Nicolo Gonzalez.
There's his heart that you were describing for us. Napatawa na lang si Coach Boyd Fernandez. Backdoor. Good help by Jimboy Estrada.
Good read by Jimboy defensively.
Estrada will drive. Estrada got fouled. That's free throws already. Muntinlupa has been over the limit. He had so many fouls at the first half of the third quarter.
Now the attempts are piling up in favor of Biñan. They're slowly catching up on the free throw side.
Biñan only had 6 free throws in the first 2 quarters. Now they already have their 15th and 16th in the game.
Yeah.
And they have a terrible percentage at 30%.
Yep.
Rocky Asidre, driving kick. Moralde. Ooh, he was hurt. That was quite concerning already.
Yeah, and to see Dave, like what you mentioned, he really is playing with an injury.
He's been battling through multiple injuries. Dati, ang mantra ko lagi dyan, matapang, matalino, walang takot kahit kanino. Siyempre, galing UP eh. Pero ngayon, kinakabahan ako tuwing umaatake si Dave Moralde kasi hindi ko alam kung mapipilayan ba. At siyempre, ayaw naman natin mangyari yun.
Yeah. Yung tapang nandun pa rin pero kailangan dagdagan na ng ingat eh. No?
Oo.
Pero minsan talaga yung pagiging warrior mo sa loob ng court, nawawala, hindi mo na naiisip minsan eh.
Yes, of course. 49-43. Here's Jimboy Estrada. Still has it. Up top, JJ Pido. 7 on the shot clock. Pido. Feed. Fight Chong. Kick out. Good look.
Wow.
Jimboy for 3. Yes, sir.
That entire space of the floor was free for him to take. That's shoot around basket.
52-43. Biggest lead was 8 points in the first half, so this is now the newest biggest lead in this game. As now Gonzalez scores in the interior.
Yeah, good cut by Nicolo right there. Now you got to get another stop here. Close out quarter strong, just like how you did in the second.
52-45. Pido onto Captain Hook. Almost a steal. Cardona recovers. There's a foul on the ground. And it's free throws already.
And Coach Mixon right now is talking to Asidre if they want to challenge this. Sayang yun for Muntinlupa.
James Mangajas will now check in for Jmar Gimpayan. So, Mac Cardona has a good chance to score his first points in this game. Wala pa rin. Free throw shooting continues to be a challenge here for Biñan.
Yeah. And I guess that's what's keeping Muntinlupa also in the game. Kasi kung pumasok yung mga yun, medyo malayo na to.
Mac Cardona converted on his second gimme, so that's his first point on his MPBL return off of his jaw fracture last year. 53-45.
Oh, James is hurt down.
That's the ankle, the right ankle for James Mangajas. Three-pointer for Dave Moralde. No bounce. Rebound by Chong, and referee Carol Guay had to stop the play.
Yeah, that didn't look good. I'm not sure if there was contact when he went down.
I hope we can see the replay as Tyrone Chan checks in for James Mangajas. This is a good sign that he's able to walk.
Yeah.
But obviously, playing again in this game would be a concern. The good thing for Biñan is the fact that they have a very deep rotation.
See that thing. Oh, there.
I know that we all love the Kobe shoes, but that's the downfall with it being a low-cut shoe. 5 on the game clock. JJ Pido is fouled again.
And JJ Pido is really up to the challenge against Nicolo Gonzalez, who wants to take on them.
Did he reach double-digit fouls for Muntinlupa in the third quarter? Because it sure seems like it.
Yeah, I don't recall.
First free throw converted by JJ Pido.
Yeah, there were 21 fouls given up in that game against Pampanga.
Oh, no, in this game, in the third quarter, sorry.
No, I don't recall, Let me check.
You can calculate that later on if you get the numbers on the free throws. Pido converts. 4 seconds remaining before the end of the third. Nico Gonzalez. Nico saw an opening. Short on his three, and Biñan will gladly take this 10-point advantage, winning the third quarter by 8 points.
Yeah, and it was a huge comeback para dito sa Biñan, and they really just went out there and put up a challenge against Muntinlupa. Muntinlupa at some point had a chance, pero yung must-score situation nila and must-stop hindi nangyari. Kaya lumaki-lumaki.
Seeing some more highlights, Jimbo Estrada, ever so calm with his jump shot, able to convert downtown. Let's see if they can continue with the streak in the fourth frame. Biñan is up by 10. This end of third quarter score is brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL, the first and original online basketball ending sa Pinas. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fans of the game, just like the Avenues, do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor. It is Muntinlupa versus Biñan. Tatakgel is up by 10. After this, we have Pampanga versus Bataan. And the battle between two rivalry teams in terms of geography in the MPBL is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Mike Perez and Andrea Enviso. Fourth quarter commencing. We shall present to you our quarter scoring in a few moments as Joshua Gia makes a three-pointer for Muntinlupa.
Well, that's a good start to the quarter. Now, you know, you're still within striking distance. You gotta get a stop here. If you're Muntinlupa.
55-48. Remember, the score at halftime was 33-31. Pido bounce pass by Chong. Basket and one.
Wow.
I hope we saw the reaction of JJ Pido. He hopped to celebrate before the ball actually dropped. Ayan. So there's the conversion. Hindi kita celebration ni JJ Pido. Masiyahin lang naman ang ating ininyero mula sa Mapua.
Actually, yan yung mga ginawa ni JJ in the last game. Kaya maraming na-score tong si Mike Maestre. You know? Rewarding big men who go to open spots after an offensive action.
Pido did have 8 dimes.
Yep.
Only 2 points, but he also had 6 rebounds. Alvin Baichong is now starting to rack up his stats in this game. 3-point play completed. It's back to a 10-point advantage. RJ Arenal. They go to Lungalong. Man down. That's by Chong. That rarely happens. Makoy against Pido. Mismatch. Marcos scores.
Yan, nakalimutan natin si Jasper Lungalong. He hasn't scored yet from the half. He's only got 7 points so far.
Marcos has 11, by the way. Almost a steal, but that is going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and McCoy is going to be rewarded here with really good effort.
This is only an 8-point game.
Yes, yes.
That's why Coach Boyd already called upon both Robbie Manalang and Pamboy Raimundo, 2 stabilizers for Biñan Tatakgel. Parang ito na yung naging version of Ryan Costello and Robbie Manalang.
Oo, nabago, no? Pero gusto mo yung effort nitong Muntinlupa, ano? Hindi bumibitaw, nalalamangan pero hindi bumibitaw.
I'm pretty sure nananawa na talaga sila sa katatalo.
Nakapagod din yun.
Oo naman.
Lalo na yung malalayong biyahe.
On the other hand, Biñan, of course, they have to be wary of being relaxed.
Right.
Being too comfy because they haven't lost. Jimboy. No bounce. Offensive rebound. Alvin Baichong. Kaina na.
Which brings us to the point na kailangan talaga ng big man na dominant ng Cagers. Situations like those, that could have been already a defensive rebound on their end and a fly on the other way.
Well, let's see if RJ Arenal and Joshua Gia actually have something to say about that.
Yeah.
As Cuevas passes the ball to Josh, it's McCoy with 6 on the shot clock. Good defense by Pamboy. Ooh, not until the last second.
I like how Pamboy actually defended that, forcing him onto the weak hand, but McCoy able to create that one and force that contact.
First free throw for McCoy. Marcos. Off the glass.
Alam mo, ang dami ng mga players ngayon gumagawa niyan.
Sinasadya ba?
Sinasadya. Even the kids at the lower levels, ganun ang ginagawa.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
Good save.
I don't know if I would believe na sinadya ni Marcos yun, but to your point, I do know of some people who do it intentionally.
Yeah.
So,
meron di ba? Pero hindi pa nga natin alam kung intention yan.
Kanina kasi hindi niya binording yung pangalawa eh.
Yeah.
Baseline inbound. Lungalong. Arenal. Elbow. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, good movement. Little screen the screener on the corner with the big guy popping out on the elbow. Ganda ng range.
60-53 illegal screen by Mike Maestre.
Nauna yung galaw. Oh, ito, pagkakataon na to. Ayan, kita mo si Coach Boyet. Sumisigaw na kagad ng instructions. I mean, you don't want to be in this situation against Muntinlupa. Yun ang nga sinasabi niya. No? Ayaw natin na tayo pa makuha ng unang panalo nito.
And remember, Andrea reported about the momentum that Biñan wants to build because they have a tough schedule coming up.
Right.
Lungalong, tough shot, no conversion. And here comes Jimboy Estrada. Look at Jasper run just to catch up, but then he was warded off by Jimboy Estrada.
Yeah, he didn't get the stop, but you love that effort.
62-53, Joshua Giab onto Jasper Lungalong. The bounce, Joshua, one more feed. Cuevas. Back with Giab. Josh going baseline, reverse, foul. Mike Maestre ang matatawagan. Third foul on Mike Maestre. Joshua Giab is at the stripe. With 6 minutes and 54 remaining in this game. This is a long way to go. Giab misfires on his first gimme. One more for the JRU Heavy Bomber. With 2 more years playing for Coach Louis Gonzalez, he was able to convert. Nico Gonzalez, I assume he's not related to Coach Louis Gonzalez, checks in. Here's Robbie Manalang. Manalang goes to Tyrone, high-low. That's passing to passing to passing. A lot of chemistry among those 3 players.
Yeah, and sobrang familiar na yan sa isa't isa. Kaya the execution really is, they're just waiting.
64-54. Then on the shot clock for McCoy. Marcos down the middle. McCoy was definitely fouled. And that would be number 4 for Mike Maestre.
Tsaka maganda kay McCoy, you know, malakas ang katawan. He's got that footwork that can actually circumnavigate the defense internally against Biñan. And so far, parang siya lang halos successfully nakaka-penetrate ng defense ng ng Biñan.
Let's see if he can convert from the stripe. First one is no good. Mukhang hindi nga sinadya. Hindi talaga.
Nagkataon.
Nagkataon lang na bumording yung una. I'm taking a look at this free throw routine. Ayun numero, napansin mo ba? There's a shimmy by the end.
Yeah. The Kevin Durant shimmy.
Yeah. But it's kind of late compared to KD's.
Mas maaga yung kay KD.
Oo. Marcos for 3.
Oh, that was a little bit off.
Just a very unfortunate possession for Muntinlupa. They're unable to score. Pamboy Raimundo. 10 on the shot clock. What will Pamboy do? He's gonna dance with RJ. Pamboy misses.
No choice yung situation na yun. Kailangan na niyang tumira eh. Clock winding.
Here's Arenal. Face up.
Yeah.
Out of action inside. A foul. If that's on Maestre, he's done.
Quite a short night for Mike.
After being awarded our Player of the Week honors, Mike Maestre will sit down. Pasok dito si Alvin Baichong.
Tsaka yung pag-foul out na yan is really just shows the movement of the guys lalo na ng big men itong Muntinlupa Cagers. When they get that ball on the wing, normally makita mo ng mga screen-the-screener actions eh. And so that keeps the defense very busy. Sees their coaching staff, including Coach Jerry Andaleon.
Coach Jerry actually was the head coach of Ronnie Alonte back in his perpetual days
Ah, yeah?
sa NCAA South.
Oh.
Head coach, hindi strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
Head coach. Sayang lang kasi naka-street clothes si Ronnie para sa larong ito. Back with Robbie Manalang. 64-56. Manalang. Screen by Tyrone. There's a bit of a hold. Now Chan is against Will Magbuhos. Double team. Tyrone still has it. Cross court. Big shot, Rob. What a pass onto Tyrone Chan.
From the very moment that it executed that half-court set all the way to that basket by Tyrone, talagang composed and they know what they are doing offensively itong Biñan.
66-56. RJ Arenal backing down. Arenal fades. No conversion. Rebound for Munte. Balik tayo kay Rocky Asidre. 10 on the shot clock. They go to Joshua. Gee up for 3. That's good.
Wow.
Before this game, I asked him, sinong idol mo? Sabi niya, Vic Manuel.
Wow.
Sabi ko, dapat may shooting ka. Sabi niya, meron naman eh. As you can see,
Pinakita.
meron talaga.
Proof.
Proof. May resibo.
Yeah.
Si Joshua Gia para sa atin. Jimboy Estrada. Dancing, fading, and missing. Here's Joshua Giab. 1 on 3. There's the trailer. Gonzalez for 3. Short. That could have been a big one for Muntinlupa.
Yeah, that could have been big.
66-59. Another 4 minutes to go. Tyrone Chan pumping his way through. Now he gives it up to Alvin Baichong. 4 on the shot clock. Robbie Manalang, step back, three-pointer. Oh my goodness. Robbie Manalang from downtown. Way to bail them out. That's 12 points in this game for Big Shot Rob. (69-59). Magbuhos. Screen by Arenal. Will needs a teammate. Poor pass. Good chase by Alvin Baichong. He tried so hard and got so far. But the ball still went out of bounds, and now we have a timeout for Coach Mixon Ramos. They're down by 10, under 3 minutes to go in this game. Robbie Manalang drive, acrobatic feed to Tyrone Chan. There's their chemistry. 2 years in the making already here in the MPBL. The Stumpy Fan of the Game is brought to you by Buenas. Babalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. There you go. Commissioner Kenneth Durendez, once again, is with his new signature, a polo shirt. Ano yun eh, minus 30 years para kay Com as he sits alongside head of security Rudy Distrito. There was a miss by Muntinlupa, but the hard work was there to keep possession. So they will have a sideline inbound, much to the dismay of Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Yan, hindi pa rin makarelax si Coach Boyet dito kasi alam niya, very doable pa ito para sa Cagers.
Cuevas working with Arenal. Bounce pass. Giab. He's up to 19 points, by the way, Joshua Giab. And he's done it so silently.
Yeah. Kalat pero marami, no?
Oo.
The mismatch.
Question is, can he stay consistent?
Yeah.
As Gimpayan misses. And here comes Jasper Cuevas. Cuevas blocked by Kenny Roca Curva. And what a save by Jimboy Estrada. That's their dynamic duo. Feed onto Gimpayan with another sorry miss. Takbo sa kabila. Muntinlupa needs to convert. They're losing time. These last 2 minutes are brought to you by Game X, the official online ending partner of the MPBL, the first and original online basketball ending sa Pinas.
Boy, those were crucial misses for Muntinlupa. Golden opportunity to trim this down further.
Jimboy Estrada. He was moving as if he wasn't hit.
Yeah.
Walang reaksyon.
Relax lang eh.
Relax lang.
Pero nakita mo kanina yung block ni Kenny, save ni Jimboy, tapos yung finish na hindi pumasok kay Jmar. Those three guys are very athletic players. Diba? That would have been really good for the highlight.
Imagine if JJ Pido is in for Robbie Manalang and give me an athletic 5. Maestre for Baichong. What a 5 that's going to be for Coach Boyet Fernandez. Three-pointer, Kenny, short.
Now you got to be quick in execution here. You don't have time.
Under 90 seconds. Arenal to Joshua Giab. Back to RJ. Tough catch there. This is a big one. Nico Gonzalez misfires. The ball goes out of bounds.
And those were open looks. He had one a while back on that left wing. Another one here on that stagger. Couldn't convert.
A minute and 10. Biñan is still up by 10. Roca Curva. On to Robbie Manalang. Down low, it's Gimpayan. Jmar will convert.
Yeah.
9 points for Jmar Gimpayan.
And so far, yung defense talaga on the bigs in the shaded area, that's been the challenge for the Cagers.
There's a foul on the drive by McCoy Marcos. Coach Boyet remains stressed at the sideline.
Tama naman yung sabi niya, baka tayo pa maisahan nito. No? hindi mauupo yan hanggang di tapos.
Again, they're building as much momentum as they can before they head on to face tougher opponents in terms of standing. McCoy Marcos misfires on the line. It's been a challenge for him shooting from the stripe in this game. 71-59. 44.5 seconds remaining. That's good on the second try by McCoy. Balik pa dito si Pamboy Raimundo. It's good to have 2 point guards against this full court pressure.
Oh no. Kahit wala kang press break.
Manalang basically broke it down by himself.
Yeah.
20-second differential. Raimundo on to Alvin Baichong. Nice matchup, Alvin. No bounce. That could have been a nice last play for Biñan, but they still got possession. So that will do it. Coach Boyet says halt. 4-second differential. Kanino ang turnover?
Binitaw ako agad.
That will be on Jmar Gimpayan. Not an issue at all for him. Big congratulations to Biñan. Great sportsmanship by Coach Nixon, Coach Alex, Coach Jerry and company. After all, they have managed expectations quite the same to what Andrea reported about Imos in her first game.
Right.
So let's see if Muntinlupa can continue to improve in our campaign. Joshua Giab was such a nice nice revelation once again in this game, almost reaching 20 points. But now, we'll honor our Buenas player of the game. So, initially, it was Kenny Rojacorva.
Yeah.
And then, because of that acrobatic pass, Coach Mike just had to ask for the paper once again so that he could change the name to Big Shot Rob.
Yeah, and Big Shot Rob definitely did that ending fittingly para dito sa Biñan to be able to get that win.
This final score is brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL, the first and original online basketball ending sa Pinas. Let's go to Andrea Endicio.
First of all, congratulations. Robbie, all of your points came from the three-point line. Were you working on your three-point shooting for the past few days?
Yes, of course. Our coaches do a good job of making sure that we're prepared every game, and I just try to do my best and try my best to contribute to this team, and luckily we got the win tonight.
Coach Boyet said that tonight he wanted to see a convincing win, and for a win to be convincing for him, you have to limit the opponent to only 70 points. You guys did that, but do you think Coach Boyet is happy with your win or not so because of the kind of start you guys had?
I think there could always be improvements, so I know Coach, and knowing what type of coach he is, I'm sure he wants us to do better next game, and I'm sure that's what we'll do in practice.
But still, a win is still a win. All right, do you have any greetings or shout-outs?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to all our sponsors, to Boss Munching, to Vice Gel Alante, to Boss Ruben Tan, Ma'am Len Alante, Boss West, Boss Antet, to all our sponsors, GameX Sports, Victoria Sports, Beast Motorcycle, Saloon Tire, MSC, Finn and Klon, Cutman Barbers, and all the fans of Biñan, and to all my family in California and Vegas, to my mom and my dad and my sister. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, that is Robbie Manalang, our Buenas player of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Andrea. All right, 2 games down for your MPBL Monday. Up next, we have a battle between 2 rivals in the league in terms of their location. Pampanga taking on Bataan here inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Thank you for joining us in our second game. Congratulations to Biñan Tatak Gel. For Andrea Endicio and Coach Mike Perez, my name is Mix Gomez at magbabalik pa po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino.